All right, there we go. Hey, everybody. Happy Thursday. Ouch. I have been on the struggle bus today. I did not want to get out of bed this morning. I just laid in bed and putzed around on my phone. I haven't actually gotten anything accomplished today. But I'm here. I'm here. How are y'all doing? I see Sophia and Anita are over on Twitch. Sophia let our little pixie dragon breed, and that just gave her square eyes. Although, at least with the square eyes, it doesn't look like somebody, like, punched and gave the poor dragon a shiner. It doesn't look as bad as the little round eyes. Emily has joined us over on YouTube. Hey, Em! Em is also on the struggle bus, apparently. So, we'll go there together. And Daniela joined us! Daniela has a free evening today and has been looking forward to sprints all day. Huzzah! Welcome in, Daniela. We missed you yesterday. Glad you could join us. Yay. How's everybody doing? I'm tired. So, but this week I've been getting stuff done. So, like, this week has been pretty okay for productivity. I'm trying to get back into the swing of things. Anita says she likes the square eyes. I like that. Initially, when I first saw it, it looked like they were glasses, like square glass. I was like, okay, that's cool. But then she blinked the glasses. So I'm like, okay, they're not glasses. They're just square eyeballs. Well, I guess that would make them eye squares then and not eyeballs because they wouldn't be round. Anyway, Sophia says long work day. That's right. You got the long shift today. How did it go? You tired? I imagine you're pretty pooped. But you've got to edit today. So, I'm going to be working on multiverse stuff. I still think my body is trying to fight something. Because I'm still really tired, even though, like, I fell asleep right around 12:30 last night, which is early for me. And I woke up at, like, 7 for a second, and then went back to sleep. And then I didn't wake up until 9. So I got a lot of sleep last night, but I'm still tired. And so, like I said, that usually tells me my body's trying to fight something off. Let's see. Hang on, let me scroll back. Okay, Hattie joined us over on YouTube. Hey, Hattie. Hattie just woke up. Girl, that's the way my day's been too. But at least I didn't sleep through half the stream. Sophia says, I wouldn't mind the square eyes, but the spots are freaking me out, and I had hoped it would evolve beyond that look. Yeah, it does kind of look like it's got a bad case of the measles. Anita said, I have a poem to write and then on to editing. Excellent. Daniela says, I've started watching around 10 YouTube videos today, so I want to finish some. And ambitiously, I put a book next to me to hopefully read a bit. What book is it, Daniela? Oh, you say further down. The book is In the Weeds by B.K. Borison, an adult romance, and a second book in the series I want to get caught up on. That's awesome. Huzzah. Sophia says, my feet are tired, but my brain not so much. Different ward today. Most of the patients are pretty easygoing, and I worked with people who know what they're doing. That is always a plus. Always a plus when people know what the fuck they're doing. So, well, hopefully your brain will hold out. I don't know about you, but like if I have a really, really busy day, I'll think that my brain is not settling down. Like when I sit down, I'm like, okay, my brain's up and active. Let's get some work done. And as soon as I try to start getting some work done, my brain is just like, nah, change my mind. I really am tired. So hopefully your brain won't do the same thing. Emily says, mostly day job stuff today, probably, sadly, but want to slot in some writing. All right, that's ambitious. I like it. Hattie says, more house cleaning today, mostly kitchen, once I get going. Yeah, I've got to go bottle my oat milk soon, but I'm waiting for the dishwasher to finish because one of the bottles is in there. Emily says, I also need to add looking into tickets to Multiverse to my to-do list. Yay! There's $75 for the weekend. Sophia says, also the guy I can't stand is going to be on the same ward as me this summer. I'm sorry. Hopefully you won't have to deal with him very much. Em says, tomorrow and this weekend, I'll be at Stellar Fest, thus focusing on work stuff today. That's very smart. Very smart, my friend. Very smart. Isn't. Oh! I totally misread that. Thank you for correcting me. The guy I can't stand isn't going to be on the same ward. Okay, yay! That's awesome. Okay, thank you. Thank you for the correction, because I clearly read that wrong. So good. There's nothing wrong with him. He just rubs me the wrong way. I have people in my life like that too, in my circles, and it's fine. I'm of the mind these days that I don't waste energy on people like that. So if I could avoid them, all the better, So I'm glad he's not working on your ward. So, yeah, like I said, I haven't gotten anything done today. I'm not super motivated. I'm still tired, even though I slept 8.5 hours. But yeah, so I'll see about doing something. I do have Multiverse emails I need to send. I've got a couple of Frolicon follow-ups I have to do. Yeah, so I'm just gonna be waiting along. As you might be able to see, we are again luring a spirit today. So we will hopefully get to meet that spirit at the break. Sophia says, I have decided to take a mental health day tomorrow. I think that's an excellent plan. Excellent plan. I like it. Rose has arrived. Hey, Rose. Welcome in. How are you doing? I imagine you're doing day job stuff. I'm sorry. So, but glad you're here. Glad you're here. All right, y'all. Shall we get into it? Like I said, I'm just going to start muddling through emails and just hope I get some sort of inspiration to be more productive. But mostly I'm going to be yawning. I felt bad because last night I hung out for a little bit on Kelly and Alicia's reading. They do reading sprints on Wednesday nights. And, excuse me, and Alicia started yawning and she was like, now I'm yawning. It was pretty funny though. Oh, speaking of Alicia, she's just arrived. Alicia's joined us and was making herself some English muffin pizzas again. Yes, love it, love it. Alicia will be working on her page designs. She's almost done. Very close, very close. And yes, Rose is day jobbing. But we're glad you joined us. We're glad you all joined us. We are gonna go ahead and get started. Like I said, I'm gonna try to muddle through my shit that I gotta do. I don't even know. I'm just tired. Okay. But we've got 20 minutes. Let's go. Okay, y'all, come on back. Let's see how everybody did. I just did random shit. I checked all my email accounts. I didn't actually respond to anybody, but and then I didn't realize I was in the middle of writing a welcome post in the Facebook group when I started the stream. Apparently, I forgot. And so I'd been halfway through writing it. So I finished that. I got caught up on reading a couple other things. So that's really all I did. But in the meantime, we've had some new folks join us. Let me scroll back. Let's see. First, Sophia's books have arrived! Finally! Like it's been ages. So yay! She said she picked up the package on the way home, but then forgot because she was hungry, but now remembered. So what did you get? Sophia says, quick guys. I'm clearly not quick. The smell of old books or the smell of new books? Which is best? And I believe Rose responded and said, I think it depends if the old books smell moldy or just that nice kind of earthy old smell, but it's a very particular nostalgic scent. A lot of new books don't really have a smell, I agree. So I might go with old, and I would have done the same. Over on YouTube, Swanks joined us. Hi, Swanks. Swank says, howdy everybody. Happy Love Your Thighs Day. Do I have to? I hate my thighs. Happy World Book Day. I can get behind that. Happy Cherry Cheesecake Day. I can really get behind that. Swanks is reading Pride and Prejudice and Zombies. Excellent choice. Excellent choice. Amelia has joined us over on YouTube. Hey, Amelia. Also, I think I've got you an assistant for I got two now. So, all right, Sophia edited 2 scenes. Good job. Might want to go back to one of them, but I'm happy with it for now. Excellent. Alicia had her English muffin pizza. I may need to have one now. Although I do have naan in there, so I could make a naan pizza. We had naan barbecue chicken pizza last night because we have we got a rotisserie chicken several weeks ago, so we divided it up and froze half the meat. So we took that out of the freezer yesterday. And so last night, hubby chopped up a bunch of the chicken, put it on a piece of naan bread with a bunch of barbecue sauce and some Mexican cheese, put it in the air fryer. It was excellent. So, Anita finished and posted the poem. So I'm going to put the link in the YouTube for folks to see. This is the link to Anita's poem. Okay, there we go. I put it in the YouTube so that people on YouTube can go check it out as well. Awesome, good job, good job. Daniela didn't continue with any of the videos she started. She watched a whole different one instead. But did you go all the way to the end? Because you can still check that off as finished, right? She said it was really good. Yay. Sophia said, this means I have kept my promise of editing today. Yes, you did, my friend. I'm very proud for you. So now she can give her brain a rest. Yes. Chill out. Maybe do some crochet or do a little bit of reading or just, you know, lay around, eat some bonbons. Sophia says it's 4 witchy books and her book package. 4 witchy books and a cookbook about low-fat cooking for treating diabetes. Good, excellent. Hattie says still catching up on phone notifications, but almost done. Your phone notification must be similar to mine, but you know what I do? I'm like, I don't care, don't care, don't care, don't care. Let's see. Oh, and that's it. Okay, so we're all caught up. That was our second sprint, right? No, that was our first sprint. That was our first. Y'all, it's going to be that day. Today is going to be that day that I can't keep track of shit. So that was our first sprint. So now we get another one. All right, Sophia's going to play some My Time at Sandrock. Excellent. Good, good, good. All right, so let's get into our next sprint because I clearly can't keep track of this shit. All right, 20 minutes, y'all. Let's go. All right, that's the end of that sprint. How'd everybody do? I did send a couple emails, make a couple communication things. So let me see. Desiree joined us, but then she went to take a nap, so I'll talk softer. So she was also having serious trouble with her productivity today. Amelia went to make brownies, which I'm very much looking forward to hearing how that went. Let's see. And Robbie joined us. Hey, Robbie! Robbie's watching via YouTube and he's doing work. And I waved at him and then he waved back and said, "Why am I waving back at the screen? You can't see me." And I said, "How do you know I can't see you?" You don't know. All right, and Ariel has joined us over on Twitch. Hey, Ariel. How are you doing today? Daniela cleaned the kitchen and brought cookies to her bed station. You got me craving cake, and I don't have any. I mean, I crave cake regardless, so I understand. Alicia got dressed, had some chocolate chip cookies. It's clearly a cookie day. It's cookie day today. And did 2 more page designs. Excellent. And Anita is doing some editing now. Huzzah. Good job, good job. All right. We're going to take a little break. I need to go get either tea or coffee. I should probably do coffee, right? I should probably do coffee. I'll probably maybe need to feed the cat. I'm not really sure. I want to see if the dishwasher's done, because I also need to strain oat milk, but I will do that during the sprint because that takes a little bit longer than we will have for the break. Hattie finished clearing her notifications, took the dog out, summoned the teenager out of her bed, and finally getting started in the kitchen. Excellent. Amelia got lunch and started brownies and called the pharmacy, and I believe you also took your meds. So, excellent sprint for you. Swanks is going to eat in the next sprint. I support this plan. I asked Ariel how she's doing. She said not dead, in jail, or the hospital. So all is well. Excellent. Alicia started her dishwasher as well. Nice. So I'm going to go make a cup of coffee. And when I get back, we will meet our new spirit. Because you see we got a little red dot there on Spirit City. So we're going to meet a new spirit. I'll be on it again, y'all. All right, let me put 5. Actually, I'm going to put 6 minutes on the red timer, just in case. I'm not sure how long it'll take me to actually get this coffee made. So, yeah, because I don't do coffee by the pitcher. I do tea by the pitcher. I do coffee by the cup. So, Amelia is unloading the dishwasher next. Cookies and dishwasher, that's today. Yes, new spirit. Okay, so y'all, I will be right back. Y'all be right back. If you need something to eat, something to drink, you need to use a restroom, this is the perfect time to do it. If you've been sitting this whole time, get up out of your chair, move around a little bit. It'll help your body in the long run, I promise. Emily also loves the painting activity. She can actually paint in 2 different places. She can paint here in the gazebo, and then over in the like planting area, there's like a little table off to the side, and she can paint there too. All right, and what else? If you haven't taken your meds yet, be like Amelia, take your meds. So, all right, I will be right back. Y'all be right back. We'll meet back here. right, hang on. Sorry, y'all. It took a little longer. Took a little longer than expected. Valerie's joined us. Hey, Valerie. Good to see you. You made it before the end of the stream. Huzzah. Awesome job. Whew. All right, I made coffee. I set up the oat milk to drain so that when I go down there in just a few minutes, I can go ahead and get going. Fed the cat. Okay. So, Eric is here. Welcome in, Eric. Good to see you. Good to see you. All right, y'all. Let's meet our new spirit, shall we? Shall we meet our new spirit? Oh my gosh. It's so cute. Look, with the little buck teeth. A squibble. A squibble. Okay, I really like this one. Let's see. If you're lucky enough to have a squibble or two residing in your garden, be sure to stock up on some extra canvas. Squibble is a budding painter decked in a stylish acorn beret who makes fast friends with artists of all kinds. Just one strand of plucked hair from their big bushy tails can enchant any paintbrush to produce endless paint. And squibbles are more than happy to share if it means unleashing more beautiful art into the world. Their favorite scenes to see captured are vibrant outdoor landscapes, especially ones with plenty of free-natured spirits frolicking in the foreground. A paintbrush infused with Squibble's magic always starts the day dripping with a leafy green color, but it can temporarily take on the hue of anything the spirit stashes in their whiskery cheeks. Try planting all sorts of fruits, berries, vegetables, and flowers to grow an exotic palette of completely organic pigments for you and your companion to create your masterpieces. They say you are what you eat, but in Squibble's case, it's more like they aren't what they eat. All right. Oh, Eric is Valerie's hubby. Well, hello then. I know he has the cutest little acorn hat. Okay, so let's have a look at our new spirit companion. All right, there he is. Look, that big bushy tail and his acorn beret. All right, let's see what colors we've got. We've got blue. Oh, that's pretty. That's really cool. And of course, green. And like gray, like a gray squirrel. Pink, kind of a pink-orange color. And then the dark, kind of a burgundy brown color, which y'all know is like gonna be my favorite. But I do kind of like the green too. The green's cute. They're all really cute, but we're gonna go with this one because y'all know me. Okay. So, oh look, he's got his own little easel. Oh my gosh. Okay, wait, let me move over to, let's see if we can see it better in the greenhouse, because we can paint in the greenhouse too. Let's see. Look at that, y'all. His own little easel. Okay, sorry. Super cute. Super cute, y'all. I love it. I love it. Yes, he's definitely a winner. Artist Squirrel. Pun hell. No, you're not lying right there. Valerie says, I may have to get this update. I hadn't yet. Now, there's some seriously cute little guys. Painting with the tail, right? Like, you just want to fall right over. Like, so cute. So cute. All right, we're gonna leave him there painting because I think that's adorable. All right. Shall we get into it? Okay, I'm going to be off camera for most of this sprint because I have to go drain and bottle the oat milk and then set it up for a new one. And I figure while I'm off camera, I can do a couple other things. I may grab lunch and bring it up, although I did a lot of snacking before the stream, so I wasn't super hungry, but I am starting. I did have a banana this morning, so I at least got some fruit in. I also have a package I have to open and stuff. But I'm going to AFK. Y'all continue to keep doing what you're doing, and we will check back in 20 minutes to see how everybody did. All right, here we go. All right, come on back. I literally just finished my lunch. I actually haven't quite finished it. I still have 2 cookies left. I haven't even started on the cookies, y'all. How'd everybody do? So I did manage to bottle up the dishwasher had just finished when I got down there, so I pulled out the bottle. I bottled up the first thing of oat milk. I set the second thing of oat milk to going. I got food. I managed to avoid feeding old lady cat because she still had a little bit of food in her dish when she came out of the pantry, because she's taken to sleeping in the bottom of the pantry. She moves her little sleepy place. She moves around all over the place. It's just like I never know where she's sleeping. So let's see. Sophia had fun playing her game considering going to bed. You did have a long day today, so going to bed is perfectly good response to the day you've had. Anita got some more editing done. Good job. Alicia's still working on her page designs and got a cherry Coke. Yes. Daniela read 12 pages. The book immediately went into a steamy scene. That was not the case with the first book in the series. So is that good or bad? Valerie slogged through emails and stuff. Yes, Sophia, we will be having Zoom tomorrow at the regular time. So I hope you have good sleep, sweet dreams, my friend. And we'll see you tomorrow. Eric, Mr. Lurky Lurk Man, how'd you do that round? See, Valerie, now that I know he's your husband, I can give him a hard time. So, yeah, so I did some stuff, which makes me happy. I also got a response I needed in order to reply to an email, so I got that. So I'll be working on that in the next sprint. Good night, Sophia! Swank made chicken sandwiches. So, yeah, obviously, clearly I didn't make my pizza because I completely forgot about it. I was like, oh, Lunchable. Teet. So, no pizza for me. Yeah. All right. Hattie is sweeping the floor. Teenager has washed last night's dishes. We're about to switch. Excellent. Y'all being so productive. Good job. Good job. Love it. Love it. So, yeah, so I'm going to work on some more emails. I don't know why I'm dragging this week so freaking hard, but I'm so tired. I don't know what's going on. I'm just so tired. I could probably go lay down and go to sleep right now, which is super weird for me during the day. But I am just, meh. Let's see. Ariel did some stretches and read fanfic. I feel like that's an excellent use of your time, my friend. Excellent use of your time. So, all right. So I guess we should get back into it. That's what we should do. So like I said, I'm going to send out some more emails. I'm going to open this package. I'm going to eat my cookies because I can. Because I'm an adult and I can eat cookies whenever I want. That's one of the good things about being an adult, is that I can eat what I want when I want. I mean, you know, my body will tell me other things if it needs to. However, if I want to eat Lucky Charms for dinner, I can eat fucking Lucky Charms for dinner. All right, Alicia was like that at the beginning of the week. I don't know either. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Because I was good Monday. Like, Monday, I was like, I'm good. It was just normal day. Tuesday, it was like, you know that meme of that kid on the merry-go-round, but like they're just holding on and being dragged in the dirt around? That's me this week. Like, Monday was fine. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, not fine. So, Alicia says, let's go. And yum cookies, for real. Amelia has rescheduled the Frolicon Hotel since now I have an MRI on Wednesday that week. So driving up Thursday. Ugh. I'm sorry, but at least you got the MRI. So, like, not even complaining. Not even complaining. So we will see you Thursday, my friend. Ariel says, I got to decompress some back pain and read Monster Smut. I mean, what more could you possibly want out of life? Emily says, could be latent tired from travel. It could be. I mean, I'm definitely getting older, so yeah, you know, That's definitely a possibility. I also, and I've said this like multiple times during these last couple streams, is that I feel like my body's fighting something. Like I got exposed to something over the weekend and my body's fighting it. That's what it feels like to me. Because, like, Tuesday in the evening, I got a sharp little pain occasionally in my throat when I was swallowing, and then it went away. And, like, I found that I have, like, a tiny little symptom that could be sick for a very short amount of time, and then it goes away. So, um, my immune system, I've got a good fucking immune system. It's rallying, man. It's rallying. So, but I've been feeding it elderberry gummies to help it out. So hopefully that'll I mean, I need to be taking elderberry gummies anyway because Frolicon is in a couple weeks. So, all right. Shall we get back into it? Shall we do the things? All right. Yes, we shall. If you didn't know the correct answer. As Alicia says, let's go. All right, 20 minutes, y'all. Here we go. I literally looked at the timer like 10 seconds ago. I was like, it's almost time. And then I went to pop open an email and I completely forgot about the timer. Because that's who I am now. That's just who I am now. How did everybody do? So I did some emails that I needed to handle related to what I talked about earlier. I also opened that package and I got a new pad for up underneath my keyboard. Because I keep a pad under my keyboard so that when I put my arms on the edge of the desk, it doesn't, when you do that over time, it rubs off the finish or whatever. So I have that. And the one I got, I didn't realize is slightly smaller than the other one, especially width-wise. I'm actually really glad because that thing got in the way of every fucking thing. So now I have more room. I know I don't have more room, but like it's not running into things, so I have more options to move my shit around without having this thing in the way. So anyway, I did that. I got a little, it's a, what you call it, grinder. A grinder for the cat's nails. It's very hard for me to get her nails, both of them, their nails clipped, because they won't let me hold their paw at all. And I'm always afraid that if I try to just go in, I do go in and try to sneakily snip, but it's hard. And so I want to see if they'll let me come at them with this instead. They probably won't. We'll see what happens. Anyway, let's see. We talked about elderberry gummies. Alicia has the airborne ones, and she thinks they have elderberry in them. Love them. First sign of someone close getting sick, I start taking those, and vitamin C. Yeah, I just I take my elderberry gummies before I go to con. For about a week before, I do double dosage for about a week, and then I take it while I'm at con. And then after con, I take just regular dosage for about a week. So I did not take it before I went to Tennessee. I probably should have. But I've been taking it every day since I got home. So, yeah, it's like a Dremel. It's like a little Dremel. Let's see. Let me scroll back. Daniela got to page 23. Huzzah! Amelia did day job work and half unloaded the dishwasher. Open delivery of clothes. Excellent. I feel like you and I are on like a similar line today. Let's see. Ariel says, good to know that exists. I have the same problem with my cats. I'll let you know how it works out. Swank says, played speed card game. I'm trying to wake myself up. Oh, I feel you. It's been gray and cloudy and some rain all week, so it's that napping kind of weather. I'm actually really glad it's sunny outside because I feel like if we were having the weather you're having right now, Swank, I would have just canceled the stream and been like, you know what? I'm just going to stay in bed. So I'm kind of glad it's sunny here. Yeah. So, but I feel you. I'm just wanting to curl up and go to sleep. Lisa's trying to design a page, and it isn't turning out the way she was thinking, so now she needs to rework it. Art, man. Art. Hattie says, sink is mostly empty. Left something soaking. Floor is clean except behind the door. Woo, good job. Ariel says it could be allergies. Pollen is terrible in Tennessee around this time of the year. Oh, yeah, absolutely. It's part that probably, but this isn't like I used to live there, so, I only have allergy issues in the spring during the high allergy, but only because there's just so much stuff in the air. There's so much. There's no way your body can process it, right? But my actual allergies that I have, when, there's a reasonable amount of pollen in the air, the actual allergies I have are autumn allergies. So I usually have issues in the fall. Anita says, finished editing with one story, answered an email, now on to editing another story. Ooh, girl, you also, y'all rocking it, man. I'm just saying. Emily says, I do the same with Airborne. Sadly, I still got flu type A at AWA back in December. Oof. Knocked me out over the holidays and missed a big party with friends. Aw, damn it. Damn it. I hate that. Yeah, I actually finally got COVID after Dragon Con a couple years ago, but I am 100% sure that I only actually became symptomatic because I ran myself into the ground after Dragon Con. Because my mom went into the hospital the last day of Dragon Con. And so I went home, dumped my shit off, and then immediately went to the hospital and was there till 1 in the morning. And then the next morning I was there at like 9 in the morning. And then, and so I didn't get the rest. And Dragon Con is especially the convention that I need to have a day or two of rest after. And I just didn't. And then on Friday I was symptomatic. I mean, on Wednesday I was symptomatic. So, yeah. And I'd never had COVID before. I was really freaking annoyed. Anyway. Let's see. Alicia says, good thing I do everything in pencil first. See, you smart cookie. Valerie says, downloading photos. So exciting. And that was facetious in case anybody was at all confused. Honestly, Valerie, I heard your tone. I totally heard your tone. Alicia says, when my car starts turning yellow, I know it's time for meds. Exactly. When you start seeing like little waves of pollen, swirling in the wind, it's just like, yeah, it's that time. It's that time. And what's really funny is like people who don't live here or aren't here regularly find that so crazy that everything is so covered in pollen that you can literally write your name on your car, right? Through the pollen. Like my in-laws, I don't remember what it was, but we had taken a picture and, shared it with my in-law family in the Netherlands. And they're like, why is whatever it was behind us, why is that yellow? And it's like, oh, that's just pollen. And they're like, wait, what? They have no clue. They have no clue what it's like. So, all right. Shall we get back into it? You know what? We're supposed to have a break, I think. I'm pretty sure we're supposed to have a break. Okay. Yes, because it's 2:00, so it's break time. Do I need anything? I've still got half a cup of coffee, so I'm not gonna go off screen. I don't think I have anything I need to do. But if you need to use the bathroom, or you need to get something to eat, or you need to get something to drink, don't forget to hydrate. This is a great time to do it. We're going to take about 5 minutes. I'm going to put 5 minutes on the red clock and then turn the red timer on here so y'all can see how much time we have. Yeah, break time, hydrate. Also, final reminder, if you haven't taken your meds yet, and you should have taken your meds by now, take your damn meds, because, we want you around for a while. I just realized that, hang on. There we go. Okay. Stretch, streech, whatever that fucking word is. Yes, feed yourself, take your meds, drink your water, stretch your bod. Let me tell you, so y'all may remember, a couple months ago, one of my friends had an aortic dissection. She had to be taken to the hospital and have emergency surgery to fix it and everything. And so, of course, we rallied, and I made a spreadsheet for people to sign up for meals and stuff, to drop meals off or to bring groceries and things like that. She sent little thank you cards. Look at that. It's a heart, right? But it's broken and fixed with gold, right? And so she said she was not broken beyond repair. Thank you for being part of the gold that held me together. So, and then she wrote, something personalized, a little more personalized. But and she drew this. She actually drew this. Look at there with the little gold cracks in the heart. I love this. Right? Isn't that cool? Can y'all see it? I don't know if y'all can. I'm going to switch over to, is it this one? Yeah, there we go. Okay, there we go. Now y'all can see it. How about that? Isn't that cool? with the gold. Okay, anyway. I thought it was really cool. So, yes, it was very neat. I just thought that was super, super cool. So, what else did I get? Yeah, I got nothing. I'm just going to sit here for the next 2.5 minutes. So y'all say something, ask me a question, do something so that I can do or say something to entertain you. Because, you know, my brain ain't having it today. Ain't having it today. So, my House representative passed away the other day. Y'all may have heard David Scott, from, Georgia 6th, died. Man was 80 years old. He was great. Like, I liked him. He was a good rep. But he definitely needed to step aside for some younger folk a long time ago. But he's passed, so it'll be interesting to see. I hope that we get, I mean, it's pretty democratic. I live in a minority district. And so, we tend to really vote blue a lot. So I'll be interested to see who they put up, who the Democratic Party puts up. And I really hope it's somebody young. I really hope it's somebody young. And by young, I don't mean like 20 years old, although I would not be opposed if it was the right candidate. But, although I think you have to be older than 20. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what the age requirement is for the House of Representatives. At any rate, I hope that they put somebody up young so that we have some fresh voices and stuff. So, it is cool. That's the idea of kintsugi. Yeah, I think it's a longer word than that. But yes, it's a Japanese, I think it's Japanese, where you fill in the cracks of broken pottery and broken things with gold, to make it more beautiful. Amelia's buying con clothes for FroliCon! Yay! That's awesome! Very exciting. Very exciting. Valerie says, fingers crossed. How's Eric doing, Valerie? He hadn't said nothing. I'm very sad. He's being a quiet lurky boy. So, all right. I managed to talk through all of that. Let's see. Oh, he just made you coffee. What a sweetheart. Aw, what a sweetheart. We'll keep him. Google says, according to Article 1, Section 2, must be at least 25 years old. Yeah, that makes sense. And then it's like, what is it, 35 for the Senate and then 40 for the presidency? Or is it 30 for the Senate and 35 for the presidency? I can't remember. Yes, it is Japanese. Eric's been AFK. He did a whole mess of tidying up and made coffee. You know what? You're not going to get a cheer. I will give you a clap, though, because that's a lot. That's good. But you're not going to get a cheer for making coffee. I was going to cheer you, but then I wouldn't have necessarily cheered Valerie if she'd have brought you coffee. So, yeah. Also, small child management. Now that anybody gets cheers for, because that is not an easy role at all. So, good job. Good job, Eric. Huzzah! Huzzah! Okay, what am I going to do this round? I still have some more emails, multiverse emails to send out. A couple more. I need to give links for the presenter app. I need to put the presenter app on the website. So yeah. Senate is 30, President is 35. Thank you, Alicia, for looking that up. You're welcome, Eric. Anytime, my friend. All right. Shall we get going, y'all? Shall we get into another sprint? I feel like we should. I mean, I'm like doing things very, very, very slowly and sort of haphazard and all over the place, but I am getting stuff done. It's just really loosey-goosey and herky-jerky and all over the place. So, Swike says 35 for Prez. Alicia's going to do some more page designs. Yes. Awesome. Okay. So let's go ahead and get into it. 20 minutes. Here we go. Okay, there we go. There's just something inherently happy about that. About that timer going off. All right, how did everybody do? I sent out, I think, all the emails I had to send out about that one particular topic. I think, like, I scanned through my emails, and I think. So that's done. I can cross that off my list. Huzzah! All right. Let's see how everybody did. Ariel went and lurky lurked. Hattie was making food while they waited for the hot water heater to catch up. You know you're doing good when your cleaning outpaces the hot water heater. Amelia is finishing dishes and putting up delivered groceries. And Angel Faye has joined us over on Twitch. Very nice to see you, Angel. Angel had a stomach ache since yesterday, but is feeling better. So trying to return to writing and working on 2 projects. Excellent. Excellent. I am glad you're feeling a little better, though. No, that was not the last sprint, Swanks. We have one more sprint, and it'll probably be slightly longer. It'll probably be 25 minutes instead of 20, depending on how much I talk during this break. Alicia fudged the design, so have to start from scratch. Trying to create like a monthly recap or review type of page. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Daniela says, I watched a part of a book unhaul video, my favorite bookish video to watch. That's fun. I love those, except they always make me want to buy the books, and I'm just like, I'm not buying any more books. And then I have like 800 things on my Libby hold list. Yeah, it's a mess. I'm a mess. Valerie says, turn the volume down during ads and forgot to turn it back up. Well, the break just started, so you didn't really miss anything. Emily's going to be writing for the last sprint. Yay! Yay! Eric said, I am messing with New Cash because I can't justify paying for accounting software anymore. Got the CSS to work so the fonts are legible, but now I'm trying to understand the invoicing. If you're looking for free, you may want to try Wave apps. They're free. Yeah. No sense reinventing the wheel. Alicia says, just in case you aren't here when I get back from getting the kiddos from school, thank you for sprints. You're very welcome, Alicia. Please be careful out there when you go get those kiddos. Because people be crazy. People be crazy. All right. There are some additional hellos. Anita ordered her groceries. Amelia's putting away her delivered groceries, and Anita's ordering her groceries. Eric says, Wave has long been on my radar. I used Wave for years. I used it for invoicing for my my editorial business. You can do lots of things with it. So I've moved over to Zoho instead because they have, and it's paid, but they have that. They have an inventory system. They've got all kinds of other things like social media scheduling and project management stuff and all kinds of other stuff that comes with the package. So yeah, I moved over because I'll be able to get rid of several different services that I use. Let's see. Alicia says, you don't want to know my unread TBR. I think I have some semblance of an idea, Alicia. Yeah, whistles while looking around. Same. Like, I literally have bookshelves and huge amounts of my hard drives devoted to that. Eric says, but yeah, I want something that isn't cloud-based anymore. Fair. It's really hard to find stuff that isn't also super expensive, right? Angel says, baby girl is 15 months now, and tomorrow me and my family are meeting at the mall as my dryer machine has died. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, but yay for 15 months. Oh my gosh. Daniela says, well, for me, unhaul videos make me want to unhaul some books, not get some more. Yeah, I wish it were like that for me, but it's not. No, when I see people like opening, especially if they've got super cool covers, I'm just like, I want that. So I went a little crazy on Libby last night. because I finished the most recent, or my the most recent, not the most recent. I finished reading the second Murderbot book. Sophia's not even here to hear me talk about this, and there's a wait on the third one, and all my other things are waiting too. So I grabbed a book from the queer library, because there's a whole queer library that you can get a free card to, so you have access to lots and lots of queer books. And I found one, but I was so tired, I don't even remember what it was. It sounded good. I found book 2. Oh, I remember. Is about a trans man in probably the early 1800s, maybe. I don't remember the exact time frame. It's a historical murder mystery series thing with a trans man as the main character. And so I found the second one, and the second one looked really cool, and I checked it out, but I didn't realize it was the second one. So then I had to go looking for the first one. So yeah. Let's see. Eric says, ooh, I read that one. I can't remember which Murderbot I stopped on. The audiobooks are very solid. Well, we have Martha Wells, the author of Murderbot, as one of our guests of honor for Multiverse this year. So I figured I should read something by her. So I very much enjoy them. I didn't realize that she's written a lot of fantasy too. I was looking through her also read in the back of the Murderbot book, and I was like, okay, these are a bunch of these are like fantasy, so I think that's really cool. So yeah, I know, right, Eric? So you guys gonna come to Multiverse in October here in Atlanta to come meet Martha Wells? So yeah, it's gonna be cool. I'm excited. We had been trying to get her for the last 3 years, and the thing was, she'd agreed, but we couldn't get, the timing never worked. She always had something else. So finally, 2 years ago, we got her for this year, and I had to keep my mouth shut until after last year's show, because you don't want to pull any attention from current guests of honor, right? So yeah. So I had to keep my mouth shut. That was so hard. It was such a hard secret to keep, but it was great. Depends on Valerie's teaching schedule. Well, it is October 16th through 18th? 18th through 20th? I don't remember. Let me look. I can 16th through 18th, I think is right. Let me look. Yeah, October 16th through the 18th. Yeah, you don't want to steal the thunder of your own thing. That's right. I mean, that's just rude, right? Y'all are great, but the person coming after you is even better, right? No, that's rude. So, no, all our guests of honor have always been really fabulous at Multiverse. We've had Sherilyn Kenyon, we've had Kat Rambo, we've had Shauna McGuire, we've had John Picacio as an artist. We've had Lauren Brown. She's amazing. So we've had lots and lots and lots. You've done Wells. Ha ha. But you're gonna get along so well at Multiverse if you come. Y'all need to come, because you will. Eric, that's your family. You don't even know it yet. All right, let's get into it. Okay, I said it was gonna be 25 minutes, but it's not, because I talked through all that. So we're going to continue and do 20 more minutes. I'm going to see what else. I need to send a reminder to my directors that they need to be working on their damn schedules. Alas, Multiverse overlaps Viable Paradise. I don't even know what Viable Paradise is, so now I'm going to go look that up. Okay. Let's see what that is. 1 week residential workshop in writing and selling commercial science fiction and fantasy. That's cool. All right. No, it doesn't. It's after. You can just have the whole week for writing. It looks like that's over on Friday, October 16th. Then just come out to Atlanta, and then, yeah. But I have to arrive. Yes, but you have to arrive early, but you don't necessarily have to leave late, right? Just come, and then you can come vacation at Multiverse. It'll be great. It'll be great. What could possibly go... Yeah, Multiverse is the 16th through the 18th. So... Well, I guess if your programming goes all the way all day on Friday, maybe that won't work, but oh, you're near Peachtree City anyway. Yes, you can come do like a 1 day vacation. I mean, some of the best vacations are at home, Eric. You have to know that. Yeah, we usually leave on Saturday, so then just come in, do a day pass at Multiverse. Yes, you can do it. All right, let's get into it. I got 20 minutes. I'm an awful salesperson except for some stuff I'm excited about. I'm an excellent salesperson for that. All right, 20 minutes, y'all. Let's go. Last one. Let's finish strong. How did everybody do? I got some more emails out. So this little this little spirit, watch his eyes when he like does that thing with the paintbrush. And like he's got this look on his eyes like, yes, that's where I need my next swash. His like little eyeballs are so intent. Okay, sorry. All right, let's see. Swank has taken off, so thanks for sprints. Y'all have a great day. You too, Swank. Thank you so much for hanging out with us today. How did everybody else do? Let me know in the chat. Emily got like 300 words done. Not a ton. It was 300 words. That's like longer than a page. So why are you complaining? But first time I've written in a few weeks, it felt good. Yes. Remember, there is no only or just here. It is, you got your words. Good job. Good job. 300 more words than you had 20 minutes ago. You didn't have those 300 words 20 minutes ago. Great job. Great job. All right. As y'all continue to check in, I am going to go over the events of the coming week as I know them. Daniela finished watching the video and started another one. Nice. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Anita did some more editing. Excellent. Excellent. All right. So, tonight at 7 p.m., our friend Amelia, who's over there in the YouTube chat, Amelia will be doing her writing sprint. She starts at 7 p.m. Eastern time. All the times will be Eastern. You'll have to figure out the time zone math yourself. 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Amelia does her writing sprints. She does 30-minute sprints. Let's see. Then, tomorrow, 1 p.m. If you're in TWT, I will be doing our Zoom co-working from 1 until 2:30. Then that's it for Friday because Rachel Brune is going out on a date with her husband. So she's not going to be able to run sprints. She's out on a date with her husband. How could she? All right. So nothing Friday night. Saturday, 10 a.m. in the Discord. We have Saturday Discord sprints with Dalen. He will go from 10 a.m. until noon. You just go into the Discord in the section on the left that says sprinting channels. Find the voice channel and Dalen will be in there waiting for you at 10 a.m. on Saturday, 10 to 12. And then again on Sunday, he will be in there from 10 a.m. until 12, also on Sunday. So you have writing opportunities both days this weekend. Sunday evening, 7 p.m., I will be hosting our Zoom discussion chat. It goes from 7 till 8:30. If you go into the Facebook group in the events section, you find the Sunday event. It is up. Inside of that Sunday event is a post where you can vote on the topic or topics of your choice. You can also suggest a new topic if you'd like. So that chat will be 7 p.m. I'll be tallying all the votes about 5:30 on Sunday. And then, and then we'll be talking about whatever we decide on. 7 till about 8:30. On Monday, 2 p.m., we have sprints and meditation with Mr. Joe Compton. On Tuesday, Amelia has her writing sprints at 7 p.m. in the evening again. So 7 till 9, she'll be doing 30-minute sprints. On Wednesday, we'll be right back here at noon again from noon until 3, which brings us round to next Thursday where we'll be doing this again. So, all right. Let's check in, see what everybody said while I was going over that. Emily, after I reprimanded her about saying, not a lot, she's like, I know. You're welcome, Em. Robbie says, stupid work meeting, stupid AI, stupid. I feel like that's something we can all relate to, Robbie. All relate to that. Eric says, still going through accounting software documentation, but have high hopes. Excellent. Robbie needs a nap. Don't we all? Don't we all, Robbie? Hattie said, brush and it says rebranded, but I'm pretty sure you mean rebraided. That tells you can always tell, like, somebody who does marketing stuff. They make those kind of typos. Brushed and rebraided teenager's hair, finished eating our bacon, egg, and cheese wraps, and have started on dishes again. Yes! That sink's going to be so clean when you're done. Robbie says, but great to have troop vibes in the background. Thank you. Thank you for being here, Robbie. You're awesome. Daniela says, thanks for sprints. Robbie says, Rachel. Tsk, tsk, tsk. That was very southern of you, Robbie. Amelia says, day job ongoing, 1 more hour. Oh my God, Amelia, you can do it. You can do it. Valerie says, got sidetracked into escape pod admin stuff. You know, I need to see about shuttling my short stories over there. To like, I have a bunch of short stories just sitting around. I should apply. I should submit. Apply. I should submit. I'm getting my convention speak and my writing speak mixed up. So, yeah, that's one of the things that's been on my list this whole year so far that I have not as yet even started doing. One of the things I want to do this year is get my short stories out there. And I just keep not doing it. All right. Anybody else want to check in? I have gone over the events of the coming week. So I will see some of you at Zoom tomorrow, hopefully. All TWT members are welcome, of course. I'm not going to be raiding. I just don't feel like it. Y'all know. Y'all know what I mean. All right. But have a great week. If I won't see you tomorrow, I will see you next week, hopefully. Stream keeps lagging for me too. My computer is sad. Also Twitch. Could be anything. Could be anything, Valerie. All right. Thanks for the stream. You're very welcome. Thanks, y'all, for being here with me. You guys are awesome. Awesome. I would not have gotten anything done today without y'all. So thank you for being here. All right. So we will see folks tomorrow at Zoom, or if y'all are just doing Twitch and YouTube, we will see you next Wednesday. Bye, y'all.